Let me say this, as the former governor of Maryland, my state was named #1 in innovation and entrepreneurship 3 years in a row by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. And a part of the reason for that was that we made a big play and we made investments in this emerging new economy sector. And we did it also by upping the skills of our people and the curricula offered in our schools in science, technology, engineering, and math. So as a nation, this is what I believe. I believe that we have a tremendous opportunity in emerging sectors like life science, biotech, IT, cybersecurity, and also in the new clean, green energy future. But we're going to have to do a much better job of giving our kids the skills they need by the time they're out of high school to be able to take entry-level positions or to be able to go right into a community college and get that 2-year certificate in a skill where they can actually do coding, or where they can actually be on the front lines of this new internet, this world of the internet of everything. And so to that end, I have put forward a plan for debt-free college within the next 5 years. To that end, I have put forward a plan to reform that 4th year of high school so that all of our kids have not only a diploma that means something, but also a year of college credit and a certificate in a skill that's highly in demand, like IT skills. So we would be very well served as a nation if we created a national effort of coding for all, of looking at this skills gap, realizing that the skills to compete oftentimes only require 2 years of training, and we could give all of our high school kids one of those years before they're even out. And if we were to target that and do it in such a way that we could bring opportunity to those places in our cities and inner cities where the skills gap is growing the most, we could make our country a much more prosperous and better place. As far as technology in government, I received the Innovations in Government Award from the Kennedy School 15 years ago for being the first mayor to bring performance management, GIS, 311 on the front end, a collaborative process for measuring performance, solving problems, and making constant improvement in service delivery. I did the same thing as a state, first governor to take it enterprise-wide throughout all of state government. So not just to reduce crime and recidivism and drive our incarceration rate down, but to clean up the Chesapeake Bay, to reduce the pollution inflow into the streams by measuring the performance of the actions we're taking on land. This is a new and modern way of governing, and it's not only enabled by IT and geographic information systems, it also has its own methods of assurance and public accountability, because we make everything we do open to the internet so that every citizen can see whether the things their government is doing this week is working better than it was last week. And this is what we have to promote as a country. The future can be more prosperous if we take the actions in light of these new technologies to include more of our people more fully in the economic success and the development of our country.
Thank you, Governor. Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.